This next one is called "Let It Go for a While," and it's a cool song. I love the message behind it. And in that song, you mentioned being the eldest of a set of Irish twins, right? So that's your sister Emily.
Yes.
And you've got a brother Clay and Joby. I've met Joby on numerous occasions, and he's equally as good a guy as you are.
You don't know us very well, though.
Is that right? But you all do music, right? All four of you. So that's what I want you to talk about a little bit, if you would. Kind of how that came about, and yeah.
That first line talking about the eldest set of Irish twins, just my whole life, I've never known life without siblings. I'm the oldest, but as far back as I can remember, my sister was there, and we were always singing. My grandparents, they were kind of the community gathering spot during the holidays, and there was always bluegrass music and old time hymns and stuff being sang around that time. So we were just always in the middle of that growing up. And my mom, she was the choir director at our church, so we kind of got thrown into that whole world just because they needed
somebody
singers.
to sing.
They needed somebody to sing, yeah. And
knew they'd be there every time.
right.
Yeah.
Mom's going to be there, so. Yeah. So we're all kind of spread out in age. Besides me and my sister, like my middle brother's about 5 years younger than Joby's 8. So we didn't really get to, other than children's choir, we didn't really play much together. We were just kind of at different places. So the last few years, we've finally been able to make some time to do some things together and write some songs. And ultimately, that's where I really want to be, is doing stuff with them. It just, it just takes a lot to play music for a living, and a lot of time and energy that sometimes, people don't have. So I'm about 10 years into this thing as a living musician. So, it's taken a lot to, and I'm so far into it that I can't really do anything else right now. So
you could be a podcaster. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's easy.
That's actually that's the goal, actually. So I'm taking notes today. So.
All right, cool. Well, let it go for a while. Let's hear
it. This song came at a weird time in my life, and since then I've noticed the older I get, the more weird stuff, the more weird places that I come to, and it's easy to get caught up in just life. And this song I wrote, I just moved back to Prestonsburg, and I moved in this house. It was about $500 a month. It was up on top of this hill and was kind of broke down, and I got all my stuff moved into it, and long enough to write this song and then to find black mold in the house. Oh. So I had to move my stuff out of the house immediately, and the only thing that got me through it was the fact that I had penned this song, and just a reminder to let stuff go. We go through a lot of stuff in life with family and friends and our jobs, and you just can't hold on to that stuff forever because it'll eat you up. So it's called Let It Go for a While. I'm the eldest of a set of Irish twins. I don't remember when life began, but it was always we or they or them, and that's the way that it's always been. I have always shared a cornerstone, never had a threshold of my own. 'Cause I was too damn scared, so I'd postpone the getting out of my comfort zone. I'm finding myself now, the very first time. I don't have no friends here to lend me their smile. Sometimes I feel crazy, sometimes I feel wild, but I just need to stay here, let it go for a while. I've sang songs all across this land. I met all kinds of folks in my grandbud's van. Yeah, I did it for as long as I could stand. It was a whole lot of fun, but here we are. I'm finding myself now, the very first time. I don't have no friends here to lend me their smile. Sometimes I feel crazy, sometimes I feel wild, but I just need to stay here, let it go for a while. If the role exists, I have played the part. Sacrifice sections of my heart. So I decided I would press restart, and that I better get to living, 'cause life is so short. I'm fine with myself now, the very first time. Got a few friends say it's good to see that smile. Sometimes I feel crazy, sometimes I feel wild, but I just need to stay here, let it go for a while. Thank you.